My husband and I have been married for 11 years. He loves me very much. As far as I understand, after these years of marriage, unfortunately, I cannot reciprocate him. In terms of human qualities, he is wonderful, kind, attentive, caring. But as a man, he could not realize himself. After marriage, we very soon moved to live abroad. I studied there, but he did not work. The language and did not overcome. I lacked his male shoulder. Although at home he helped me a lot and in the household a lot of care took on himself. Then he went to study. More on my advice, he studied, but did not start working. There were no official documents. I worked and studied, financially tried to carry everything. Our parents helped. Soulfully, we were very close. I tried to always get into his situation and did not pressurize him with work. Then my visa didn't work out and we left to another country where my parents lived. It so happened that we lived with them for several years. My husband still does not work so far and does not really work, tries to do something online. But again, most of the load on me in terms of finances. But to say that he does nothing to I cannot. Just unfortunately, it is not enough to put on our feet our family and finally move to live separately. About 4 years ago appeared on the horizon of my ex-boyfriend, whom I loved very much, and after parting with whom I married my husband. He began to show signs of attention, communicated only in social networks. I certainly flashed feelings. I was fascinated by this communication. Also played a role that the myth always successful with a career. He was enthusiastic about work, shared with me, and I was very impressed to see the purposefulness and development in it. Slowly we began to communicate on more frank topics, and I was burning inside. With my husband, unfortunately, we have never had such passion. In bed, everything was very ordinary. And here I opened up from a completely different side. Anyway, when I flew back to my hometown, my ex and I had an affair. It was just once, and it was enough for me to realize that he wasn't serious about me. And in my dreams, of course, I was hoping for a relationship with him. It ended very sadly, and our mutual friend ex said that I almost insisted on intimacy. Although it was absolutely not like that. I was in love and that's what pushed me to cheat. It's been a year since the betrayal. At first I somehow did not feel guilty in front of my husband. Did not realize apparently. Sometime after the affair we still communicated with that guy. But without intimate correspondence, or rather he tried all the time to bring me to them. But I have already collapsed. I was stupid that I did not cut off communication at once, still hoping for something. But a month ago just happened to talk to a friend who told me how he spoke about our one time and I was covered. I feel myself bathed in mud, although of course I'm guilty. And the feeling of guilt is just wild. I do not know how to be. Very afraid to hurt my husband. He does not deserve such a It's horrible to live with this feeling. Maybe in time it will subside. I can't leave my husband. I don't have the courage. And he'll never think there's anything wrong with us, much less suspect infidelity. Maybe someone has faced such a situation. Tell me how you managed not to tell about the affair and cope with the guilt.